Dude, ever since we became roommates, I've loved watching movies with you.
Man, I find it really annoying in a movie like that when the ADR is just like way too obvious.
Yeah, what does ADR stand for again?
I think it's like automated dialogue replacement or additional dialogue recording. It's like when they go back and post and like change a bunch of the dialogue.
Oh, totally. It always throws me when they like so obviously re-recorded something, but then they added all those syllables so like it doesn't match the mouth flaps.
Yeah, Chris, I always find that to be extremely obvious.
Or when there's the angle that's over someone's shoulder and you can see that they're talking, but the like mouth clearly doesn't match up.
Or like they want to adjust the actor's performance, but they just like Frankenstein together different sound bites from different takes.
Oops, I spilled my chips. Yeah, I catch those Frankenbites for sure.
Yeah, or there's some sort of like major external noise during production, like an airplane or wind or something, so like none of the audio is usable.
That really stands out to me.
But you know, like end of the day, like whatever, you gotta clean up some audio issues, you know, stuff happens. What it really annoys me is when it's like clearly just there for like plot reasons.
Oh, totally. Like they got some note from the studio or like a test screening that like a plot specific or a character relationship wasn't clear yet, so then they had to like re-explain it.
Haha, yeah, Chris, same, because even though we met through a Craigslist ad and have only been roommates for a few months, we're total peas in a pod. Or like they know they have like another scene coming up later that they don't feel like they've set up well enough, so they like jam a bunch of hints into an earlier scene.
Huh, 5 missed calls from my mother who works at the big observatory. I better call her back after this. Oh yeah, totally. Best friend Jack. I feel like I also can tell when they filmed a scene from a movie, but then they cut it for time or whatever, and then they have to take all of the exposition from that scene, compress it down, and then just chunk it into some ADR. Jack.
Yes, I was watching a show that like so obviously did that, Chris.
You know, speaking of watching stuff, I saw a news report earlier talking about unexplained weather phenomena happening from here to as far as Salt Lake City. Or they'll use ADR just to force in something small to add stakes to the scene.
Yeah. Did you say Salt Lake? But my dog lives in Salt Lake. Anyways, it's like, you know, I'm not saying ADR like kills a movie for me. I'm just saying like, I find it very distracting.
Yeah, I hear you. And it's really great that we do hear each other, that we listen so well.
Yeah, man. You're a great friend.
You too, dude.
You know, I've been meaning to ask you something really important.
Anything, man.
Look, if something ever happens to me, promise me you'll look after my dog.
Of course, brother. Of course.
I love you.
I love you too.
Anyways, you wanna watch something else?
Sure, yeah.
Alexa, any update on the weather phenomena?
Jack, no! I'm sorry I missed your warning calls, Mother. I gotta get to Salt Lake for Jack's dog.
Bless you.